The Eagles and Commanders made a crazy trade. You rarely see guys get traded within the division. You know,
have you ever been on a team with one that's happened?
No, not a trade.
Yeah, I haven't either.
No, not a trade at all. Where you trade within the division, you help another division team get better. They traded Jahan Dotson. The Commanders traded Jahan Dotson to the Eagles. And the question is,
Wow.
Is it disrespectful? So when we talk about disrespect, is it disrespectful to the Eagles? Like, oh, y'all can have him. We're not really afraid of that.
I think it's disrespectful to the player.
To him?
It's got to be disrespectful.
You can go over there, whatever. They ain't, go over there.
Ain't worried about you.
We ain't worried about you helping them.
That's kind of the feeling.
Yeah, and when we first posed this question, I said, I mean, what's disrespectful about it? You know, you just helped the other team get better. Then, like you just said, I thought about it and said, no, forget the team. It's disrespectful to him. Like, we don't believe you good enough to go over there. First off, we trading you. That's one thing.
And then on top of that, GC, he was a first round pick.
Exactly. So we don't think we trading you, one, and two, we don't think like you going to them is helping them that much to where we're afraid. So yes, if I have to answer, yes, it is disrespectful to the player. How you feel, Killer?
I mean, I do too, and I get it. It's a new regime. Adam Peters, the GM, taking over for the Commanders. He wasn't in the regime of drafting Dotson first round, so he probably feels, that he's not worth being on my football team with where they're going. I just think he was like, and Cliff Kingsbury. I think everybody was involved in that and was ready to move on, and I just think it's low-key disrespectful. I don't even think it's low-key. I think it's high-key.
It is.
Because if you trade within a division, you're basically saying, like, you're not good enough to be on our team. Like, you can go over there. We're not worried about you.
You know how I know is looked at as disrespectful to the players? Because I wasn't traded to the Carolina Panthers. I chose to play for them, and it caused, golly, it was an avalanche of hate that came my way. Because it was like, you mean to tell me you go over there? You haven't heard that with him. Like the Bucs fans hated me until they understood why I did what I did. It had nothing to do with the Bucs. It was more of a family decision. I wanted to stay close to my family. I could get back home to my family. And I actually lost money by going to the Carolina Panthers. Like I lost money leaving the Bucs. I lost money by not choosing the Baltimore Ravens or other teams that offered more. So when people are like, oh, he was so angry that he wanted to go to the Carolina Panthers to get back at the Bucs. Nah, it's not that important that I take less money to go play football. It was about my family. But I know when we talk about the level of how they feel about about a player, by trading him there, they was upset that I chose to go there. But they would never have traded me there to have to deal with me. So for them to trade him there, they like, I ain't worried about that.
Yeah. And I don't think fans really got an uproar either. I also think of this Saquon Barkley. I know free agency, that's totally different, but there was like an uproar. I think more people were kind of confused. Like, why are you trading him within the division versus like, I can't believe you would do that type of deal. So I thought it was
it's a lot of dysfunction in the NFC East
to the player. Like the player, they're basically saying he's not good enough.
Yeah, the NFC East is really dysfunctional right now.
Good year though.
They trading, all these teams trading within the division. Dallas don't know who they want to play quarterback or if they want a good receiver. That place is dysfunctional right now. The NFC East, man, y'all need to get it together.